All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. The ones to the apostles, others, the great millstone, salutation, brothers pushing this word, the truth and sincerity and maturity, enriching their lives and freedom to do so. This brother and the guy come from the great millstone, Chicago camp, coming at you with another lesson. The word is edifying. Quick scripture of the day, these silly motherfuckers, man. Jake's so simple. Just talking to this motherfucker's co-worker. And basically he brought up his his brother or whatever. And then he basically family. And then he mentioned, he's like, oh yeah, man, but I hate my mother. I just can't stand her. And I don't go into it with these motherfuckers. I ain't gonna tell you to break bread with these motherfuckers and go scriptures, and these people don't even believe in the Lord. I'm not gonna cast my pearls onto swine. The scripture says, "Know who you do good unto." Man, this word, we do these lessons, and I go ahead and go out there on Saturdays, on the highways and byways. If it's on the spirit, go ahead and break bread with someone. But I don't go ahead and just tell these people. They don't know a damn thing. So, hey, that's why I go ahead and do these lessons, man. Because that's what we're going off. You're supposed to honor your mother and your father, man. That scripture says it was a commandment. And Jake out here getting influenced with social media and all this shit. Like that one bitch, it's funny because not too long ago, I seen a video. It was that bad Barbie girl or some shit like that. Bad Barbie doll. And when she was younger on Dr. Phil's show. And she was talking shit to her mom and her grandma. Just totally disrespecting them. And they promote that shit, man. They don't go ahead and not air it, or that's what they want. They feed that into Jake's head, and now Jake over here think it's cool to disrespect and despise their parents. Whether parents were in their lives or the parents were not in their lives. The world. Hey, I remember growing up, as a kid, and I was like, man, I realized motherfuckers was always like, oh, they talk down on their pops. And I forgave the Lord for, I repented. I didn't forget. I asked the Lord for forgiveness. Slakia. And I repented, still, and I remember just, feeding into that bullshit, man. This honoring your father, man. That shit was completely off. I had no reason to. I didn't understand. But I seen everybody and how the world pushed it and fell into that bullshit, man. And yeah, man, this guy's it was going off, Actually, I'm in the truth now, so I understand, and I honor my mother and my father. Hey man, Jake out here going off, man, and Scripture says he that curses his parents, man, it curses himself, man. Hey, you guys are gonna put yourself. I remember we had this one a nigga in the cab. This is how you know he didn't have no understanding. Because he was fed up with his pops. And this motherfucker was gonna talk about, what did y'all put curses on my dad? I know I get it. But can y'all? Like, what the fuck? You know, your parents ain't gonna be in the truth. Whether, you know what I'm saying? Whether you believe in the Lord, whether you're not, you're supposed to honor your parents. As scripture says, you go about it. You know, you're not gonna go ahead and eat pork and serve idols and do all these things just because you love your parents. No. You know, just keep the peace. You know, respect, honor. Yeah, but Jay do the complete fucking opposite, man. You know, Jay do the complete fucking opposite. You know, and they promote that shit. It's what the world loves, man. And it's off. You know, and scripture says it was highly esteemed upon men is an abomination to the Lord. You know, these motherfuckers hear you disrespecting your parents, and these motherfuckers woke up in the middle of the night, lost endless nights and doing overtime and doing all types of shit, man. About making all our sacrifices just to get your ass fed, clothed, you know, with a shelter over your head. You know, hey, Jake just be fucking ungrateful, selfish, and just so fucking simple, man. And go ahead and feed into their emotions. And really, a lot of them are raised by single mothers, man. They hate their baby daddies, and they push that onto the kids, man. You know, but that shit's completely off. You know, coming to the truth. You know, no matter the circumstances you came in, you had with your fathers and your mothers, your parents. You know, you honor them. You know, I always think about this scripture right here that I'm about to share. It's Sirach 7:27. It says, honor thy father with thy heart. It's like you honor thy father with thy whole heart, and forget not the sorrows of thy mother. Remember that thou wast begotten of them, and how canst thou recompense them the things that they have done for thee? All right? There's nothing you can do to pay back your parents, man, for what they done for you. You know, taking care of you, raising you, you know, caring for you, man. All right? These are one of the commandments, man. Honor your parents, honor your mother and your father, man. All right? All that other bullshit is out the window. You know, just emotions. You know, that Jake feed into and have no understanding. You know, you grow up to hate your either mom and pops and don't even understand why. You know, and Jake's just fucking simple, you know, and hard-headed and fucking selfish and greedy as hell, man. So, I'm gonna read it one time, man. End it off with that. This is Sirach 7:27. Honor thy father with thy whole heart, and forget not the sorrows of thy mother. Remember that thou wast begotten of them, and how canst thou recompense them the things that they have done for thee? You know, and you can't, man. So, go into the edifying lesson, quick scripture of the day. Man, end it off with that. Until next time, say shalom and a blah, blah, blah.